Hello and welcome to Monk's first annual MMA DFS Best of Awards 2022 edition, heavyweight edition, guys. We did it. If you're here, you can go back and watch every single weight class because this is the last one I'm recording. So if you've made it here, you've seen everyone, or you're starting at the end. So get going. You got some catching up to do, guys. I broke down every single weight class. Heavyweight is the last one, the big boys. Let's get right into it. Hit like on this video, subscribe on the Monkmatician channel if you like what you see, and I'll be giving away 10 awards for the heavyweights in 2022 when it comes to MMA DFS. Those awards are going to be most active heavyweight, most wins, most raw DraftKings points per minute, most bonus points per fight, most DraftKings points, least DraftKings points against, best score percentage, best optimal rate, top 10 scores, and the best overall heavyweight of 2022. So give me 10, 12 minutes, and let's get into these awards, guys. The most active heavyweight, that's where we're going to start. Who fought the most out of 41 heavyweights? 17 of them made the optimal lineup. Who was the most active this year? Well, two guys, and it's two of our favorite guys. Two of our absolute favorites fought 4 times each. Can you believe that Chase Sherman and Jared Vanderaa each fought 4 times? They combined for, that can't be right, 1 and 8. How are they going to fight 5 times and be 1 and 8? Let's see. Chase Sherman won 1 time, and I'm pretty sure that I don't even have to look, but Jared Vanderaa fought 0 times. So 1 and 8. That should say 1 and 7. Sorry about that. Either way, Chase Sherman has the lone win. They have 8 combined fights, so 1 and 7, that should say. Sorry about the typos. Guys, I'm not perfect. Come on, man. What do you want from me? Hey, I try to give as much as Chase Sherman and Jared Vanderaa do. That's all I can say. Most wins for heavyweight at 2022. We have a 5-way tie for second. Curtis Blades, Sergey Spivak, Waldo Cortez Acosta, the newcomer this year, Andrei Arlovsky, the opposite of the newcomer, and Martin Buday, all tied at second place with 2 UFC wins. Who had the most wins at heavyweight in 2022? It is Sergey Pavlovich. He run rampant over the division. There we go. I almost couldn't say it. 100% win rate, 3-0 in his 3 wins. Guys, this guy is an absolute maniac. My goodness, you saw what he did to Tai Tuivasa. Anyways, most raw DraftKings points per minute. Who has the best offensive pace if you take out bonus points at the heavyweight division? Number 5 is Jake Collier, 4.39 points per minute. Then we take a huge step up to number 4, Jairzinho Rozenstruik, 6.74 raw DraftKings points per minute. Then we go to number 3, Tom Aspinall, 6.86 points per minute. Then another big step up, number 2, Sergey Spivak, scoring 8.14 points per minute. You're thinking, who in the heck could score more than 8.14? I'll tell you who could score more. Sergey Pavlovich, goddammit, scoring 10.99 raw DraftKings points per minute. Just what a beast at heavyweight. 10.99 points per minute. Most bonus points per fight. DraftKings awards bonus points to you depending on how early or late you finish your fights. Number 5, we have 6 heavyweights tied at 45 points on average. I could check for you, but man, that seems like it is either a typo or I just can't read. But I'm not going to check for you. Sorry. Just there's 6 tied. Number 4, Jairzinho Rozenstruik, 57.5 points is what he averages per fight. This can't be right. These numbers are off. Number 4, these numbers are off, guys. Number 4 is Jairzinho Rozenstruik, 72.5 points per fight. Number 3, Sergey Spivak. My goodness, how often can I mess this up? How is this even right? My phone's going off, guys. I have no idea what is happening. Number 2, Curtis Blades. Where is he on this list? It says he has 102.5 per fight. Number 1 overall. That's just what we're going to... What a clusterfuck this category is. It's going to be Sergey Pavlovich. 115? Is that right? What is happening here? Bonus points per fight. These numbers all like changed on me. Either way, I know for a fact Sergey Pavlovich is the winner. It's either 115 per fight or 106.67. I have a feeling it's 106.67, but I cannot confirm that as now I'm looking at a completely different number. So either way, the winner is 100% Sergey Pavlovich of this category. How unprofessional of me. Jesus Christ. Most DraftKings points overall in 2022. Number 5. Can you even trust anything I'm going to say after that? I mean, we can check. Number 5. This number is accurate. I just verified it live. Alexander Romanov, 163.40 is number 5. Number 4, Jake Collier scored just a couple of points more than that, 166.55. Number 3, Curtis Blades. We're up over 200 now, 208.72. Number 2, one of the Sergeys. One of the Sergeys is on every one of these lists, 249.34. I tell you who else is on the list is number 1, Sergey Pavlovich again, guys. Number 2 was Sergey Spivak, 249. Number 1 is 130 points more than that. Sergey Pavlovich, 384.49. What a freaking monster. Least DraftKings points against, or aka fewest DraftKings points allowed. Defensive category. Number 5, Alexander Romanov allowed just 59.04 points in 2022. Number 4, Waldo Cortez Acosta allowed just 59.01 points in 2022. Number 3, we take a huge step down. Sergey Pavlovich allowing only 9.2 points, guys, and this is over 3 UFC fights, unlike the rest of this the rest of the people in this category. Number 2, Sergey Spivak allowing just 7.89 points all year. Number 1, least or fewest DraftKings points allowed in 2022 from a heavyweight is Curtis Blades, allowed only 6.4 points per minute. Points per minute, what am I talking about? 6.4 points overall, total, the entire year. Fantastic. Best scoring percentage, guys. Best scoring percentage. If I score 80 points, you score 20 in our fight, I have scored 80% of the points in our fight. That's what this category is. Number 5, the newcomer, Waldo Cortez Acosta, scored 71.61% of all points scored in his fights. Number 4, Alexander Romanov scored 73.46%. Then we take a huge step up to number 3, Sergey Spivak scored 96.93% of all DraftKings points scored in his fights in 2022. Number 2, Curtis Blades, even better than that, 97.02% of all points scored in his fights came from himself, Blades. Number 1 overall, best scoring percentage, heavyweights 2022, Sergey Pavlovich. Look at him demolishing Abdurakhimov here. 97.66% of all DraftKings points scored in his fights came directly from Pavlovich. 97.66. The best optimal rate for heavyweights in 2022. And that is the times making the optimal lineup divided by your total fights. Chase Sherman, number 5, at 25%. One fight he made optimal out of his one lonely win out of his 4 fights in 2022. Number 4, Tai Tuivasa, who made optimal once out of his 3 UFC fights for a 33.33%. Number 3, we have 6 heavyweights tied at 50%, all making the optimal lineup once out of 2 fights. Number 2, Sergey Pavlovich making optimal 2 out of 3 fights for an optimal rate of 66.67, and the best optimal rate at heavyweight for the year is another Sergey, not Pavlovich for once. It is Sergey Spivak. He made the optimal 2 out of 2 times for a 100% optimal rate, guys. What's better than a guarantee? Absolutely nothing. Sergey Spivak, a guaranteed optimal in the year 2022, guys. That's fantastic. Number 10, top scores, aka my favorite category, the 10 best individual DraftKings performances of 2022 at the heavyweight division. Let's go. Number 10, number 10 is Chase Sherman. How is this? These are all out of order now. What am I looking at? Nothing can be trusted. Hold on, guys. There's an extra heavyweight fight in here somehow. What am I looking at? Apparently, according to this, what the heck is going on according to this? I guess Alexander Romanov, Chase Sherman, 112.34. Romanov subbed him in 2 minutes. Number 9, question mark. Bear with me, 113.87. What? Or no, 113.63 is Sergey Spivak over Greg Hardy. KO'd him in just over 2 minutes. Number 8, Jailton Almeida and over Parker Porter, subbed him in the first round. Number 7, Tom Aspinall, 116.22 over Alexander Volkov, subbed him at 3 3 3/4 minutes. Number 6, Curtis Blades, 116.63 over Tom Aspinall. First round, very unfortunate injury. Number 5, Josh Parisian. What is happening? Josh Parisian over Alan Badeau, 119.47, KO'd him at just over 8 minutes. Number 4, Jairzinho Rosenstruik over Chris Daukaus. Oh, this just happened. I can't believe I didn't put this on the list. What is going on? Rosenstruik over Daukaus. He put himself on the list. 129.98. He knocked Chase Sherman out of the running on this. Knocked him out of the 10th spot there. I forgot about this. I need to update my own stuff. 129.98 over Chris Daukaus. Very early, less than 30 seconds. Number 3, Sergey Pavlovich over Derek Lewis. Knocked Derek Lewis out in under 1 minute. Got the quick win bonus, 131.06. Number 2, we're back on track. Sergey Spivak over Augusto Sakai. Knocked him out in just after 8 minutes, 135.71. We have a list dominated by Sergeys. I'm so sorry to Jairzinho Rosenstruik. He is number 4. But number 1 is yet another Sergey. Sergey Pavlovich over Tai Tuivasa. This just happened as well in the past few weeks. 144.47 TKO'd Tai Tuivasa in under a minute. Got the quick win bonus and the best individual DraftKings performance of 2022 at the heavyweight division. My goodness. The Sergeys dominated the heavyweight division this year between Pavlovich and Spivak. It's nothing but Sergeys. And the best overall heavyweight 2022 should not surprise you because it does not deviate from a Sergey. It is Sergey Pavlovich, guys. His numbers are ridiculous. He went 3-0 at heavyweight. Made optimal 2 times he made optimal. 128.16 is what he scored per win. 10.99 raw DraftKings points per minute. 384.49 DraftKings points is what he scored this year. 41.79 to 1 DraftKings scoring ratio. $8,733 average salary. That is insanely low for what we got from him. 106.67 average bonus points per fight. 2 of the top 3 individual DraftKings performances at the weight class. I mean, how much better does it get than Sergey Pavlovich, guys? He dominated the heavyweight division. Everybody they put in front of him, he smashed. 3 up, 3 down, very, very quick. Dominated the optimal lineup. I mean, it was annihilation for the rest of the heavyweight division. The Sergeys, 5 wins between the 2 Sergeys, 4 times optimal. What more could you possibly ask for? Oh, well over 630 points between the 2 of them. Watch out for the Sergeys in 2023, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. This has been the best of heavyweight MMA DFS for 2022. One more left, and that is the overall best of awards for all weight classes. No restrictions here. That will be out on New Year's Eve. So, guys, thank you so much for joining me. As usual, I want all of you to enjoy the fight. So, enjoy, and we will see you in the next one.